What's up, everybody? This is Kenny Thomas here, chilling with Kenny C, right here on TMVCafe.com, bringing you entertainment to your ears. Hope everybody's enjoying this fine Tuesday evening slash afternoon, whatever coast that you're residing. I'm joined with my one and only guest of the evening, goes by the name of Hasan. He's with me right now. How's it going?
Hey man, what's going on? I'm going doing good.
Good, man. Good to have you on. The shirt looks fly. Got the chain on. Got the glasses. You know what I'm saying?
Ah man.
I'm getting some DJ Jazzy Jeff vibes from you right now, dude.
Yeah,
I'm getting the Jazzy
yeah.
Jeff vibes, bro. Uh, but nonetheless, man, I'm glad to have you on. Thank you so much for being on this evening.
Yeah, man.
Talk a little bit about your journey, man. How did you get started in your profession?
Okay. Yeah, so thank you for having me on, sharing me with your platform and your listeners. I really appreciate it. I started singing at the age of 5 years old, singing gospel in church with my grandmother. Both sides of my family sing, mom's side and my dad's side. So I kind of grew up around it, really didn't have a choice. Yeah, so that's how I got started. I started singing locally and then internationally from posting videos on YouTube. So I started a YouTube ministry 2007. So it's grown to over 123,000 followers to date now. So yeah, that's how I got started.
So, as a fellow church attender, as someone that comes from a church going family, I can relate to those early years going to
Yeah.
church, being in the choir, things like that. Being in the choir. I was a very very shy person, and they're asking me to go out there and sing in front of the congregation per se. I had an okay voice, but it was just singing was just not for me, man. Maybe the public being performing in front of a public crowd was just wasn't for me at a young age. I was just going along with everything,
Yeah, yeah,
So
look, we share a similar story there. Because I would always sing at home, and so that's how they kind of figured out that I could sing. And my aunt would always ask me to sing in church, and I would say, "Yeah, yeah, I do it." Then I get to church, I wouldn't open my mouth because I I would be afraid of the crowd. But eventually, I kind of overcame that fear and started.
yeah, absolutely, man. So music, man. So you talk about the choir, talk about the church. Um, so as far as music, man, who else do you consider as musical influences? Whether it's a mainstream artist, maybe a fellow local artist. Who else or some other influences within your music?
Dating back to early childhood, it would have to be, of course, my great grandmother and my aunt. Those are always my top influencers. There used to be a quartet group by the name of the Lumsden Sisters. I used to listen to them a lot. And then they have like Tim Rogers, Molly Music, Lisa Knows, Jasmine Sullivan, Beyonce, and then of course my favorites are those old school R&B soul singers like your Al Greens, Marvin Gaye, the Shy Lights, the Stylistics, James Ingram, Otis Redding, all those classic soul singers. They definitely played a part in and still to this day, and not just then but now, because I listen to more old school R&B soul than I do anything. So those are still great influences on my music.
So I remember having an interview with a fellow soul singer, and we was
Mm,
talking about the genre soul music, which has been under the radar for a very very long time. Now R&B is a highly popular genre, but soul,
mm,
it's a different feel to it. Like that's the passion is there, the storytelling, the love making, the heartbreaks, all
Yeah.
the all the things that you can think of. Storytelling. So from your perspective, man, just talk about that genre soul. What does it mean to you? What makes it stand out as far as you being a fan and a recording artist?
Yeah. With soul music, you definitely can't fake it. You definitely can't make it up, and you definitely can't imitate it. Cause soul comes from inside. It comes from the heart. It's something like a foundation. Like when you got singers like James Brown, that's not taught. That's something that just comes from within. So that's the main ingredient that sets soul music apart from R&B. And that's why when you get soul singers like Aretha Franklin singing R&B or singing church, like you can't help but to feel it because it comes from their soul. And I think that's something that only can come from God. That's why, and you can tell when people are soul singers. I don't care what they sing.
Talk about some of the music you got coming out. Some new music that you've been working on. What can people expect?
Yeah, so I just released my first Southern Soul single in February on Valentine's Day. That was my first time releasing a project of that caliber. And I did that just to test the waters. I do sing at weddings a lot. I've been singing at weddings since I was 8 years old. So I wanted to have my own song where I could have my own stamp on it and just have my own signature style for when I go out, where I'm not only just singing covers, but I could have my own song with my name attached to it, so that the people could sing along to it, and I be known for that song. So that's why I came out with the song, and it's called Easy. That's my latest release. So I expected it to do well, but I didn't expect for it to do as well as it is doing. So since it is doing so well, so I haven't started recording anything just yet, but you can definitely be on the lookout for more love and more soul music from me.
All right, so everybody be on the lookout for it. It's on the platforms right now, and that's definitely the way to go. Cause anytime you go to a wedding and you get a guest singer, they usually do like a cover of a song, but it's very
Yeah.
very rare that they do an original song. So the fact that you say I'm gonna have my own I'm gonna have my own music here, and if I get booked for a wedding, I got that song ready, good to go. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's a good approach, man. I think more artists should do that, especially if you want to get booked for these special occasions, because these weddings to a lot of people are very very important, and they want to make sure
Yes, sir.
everything goes right, everything goes good from start to finish. And I feel like hearing the original is better than a classic song. Not only is gonna make the people vibe to it, but it's gonna make people like, we might have to get this guy on a lot more often. We might have to start supporting this dude because he's doing going above and beyond. So yeah, man. So
Yep.
props to you. All right, so check out Hasan Green. Check out his latest single, Easy. Just came out on February 13th. It's available on all the platforms right now. So, get the love, get the love feels for that one, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so he's got more music on the way. So stay tuned to Hasan Green. Um, so you definitely get you definitely found this passion as a musician, and doing this it's a journey. It's something that you want to do for the long haul. You definitely have a lot of good music that's out there.
But in order to stand out, in order to be that next thing, to be that different thing, you got to be yourself. So be original. Always remember to be original. And I kind of went through a phase where I found myself going with the trend, and I'm like, wait, hold on. It doesn't feel right. So yeah, always be yourself, always be original, follow your mind, follow your spirit. Always know what your assignment is as an artist. Know why you're placed on the earth. That will make a world of difference. That way you're not tied up and tangled up into things that'll waste your time or that'll drain your energy, because you know what your assignment is. So then you're not wasting your time doing things. I can't. Well, I won't say it's not an overnight thing, because for some people it is an overnight thing. So that goes back to knowing your assignment, and knowing what you're called and purpose to do, as an artist and as an individual altogether. So that if it's not an overnight success, you're still enjoying the journey, you're still enjoying the ride, and you're still having a good time, because music is fun, singing is fun, and it's powerful. Music can change the whole atmosphere of a room. So knowing that you hold that power to influence your audience like that, that's a game changer. So never lose that. Yeah.
That is really good advice, Hassan. Very well said. Um, just enjoying the process is definitely the way to go. Because you're gonna go through ups and downs. You're gonna go through people saying no. Um, and, all you can do is just keep pushing, keep pursuing, work on your craft, and as you eloquently said, know the assignment. Like, what do you want to do? What, where do you want to go with this? Find your soul, so find your vision, and just go for it. You never know where it's gonna take you. If don't be afraid to fail. Just at least try. At least try. Network with people. Be around producers and look around on social media. Do some research on people. Make sure that make sure your music is in the right hands. Uh, it's more very very important. Um, so check out Hasan Green's latest single, Easy, is available on all the platforms right now. I want to thank you for joining me this evening. But thank you, Hassan, for being on.
Thank you.
And I'm definitely a fan. I'm definitely going to be playing the Easy song on the show, for sure. And just thanks again for your time, man, and continued success. And I look forward to seeing what you have in store next.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, man. You take care. You enjoy the rest of your evening and enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks again.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.